What's up everybody, it's Kelsee Briana J, and today I wanted to do a tutorial using more Sephora recommendations. And if you all don't know, the time is here for the annual Sephora event where we are able to save money on our purchases. So I wanted to do this video today to give you a look using some of the products that I know that you all are interested in. So this is a Sephora recommendations tutorial. So as per usual, I'm doing this video in collaboration with Top Cashback, which is one of my favorite sites and tools to use all of the time, but especially during the Sephora event where I'm able to save even more money on top of saving money. So if you all have never heard of Top Cashback, let me talk to you about it. Top Cashback is a rebate website. Top Cashback has thousands and thousands of retailers, including Sephora, and by utilizing Top Cashback, you can get money back while you're shopping. So to sign up on Top Cashback's website is super easy. All you have to do is have an email address and you create an account, and from there you go into their website, you pick where you're shopping and you click it. It redirects you to that retailer's website and all you do is shop like you normally would. Super simple, it costs you nothing, but you're getting paid to make purchases that you were going to make anyway. And what I love so much about them is that they consistently have a higher payout rate than their competitors, and they offer 100% of commission back to you. And on top of that, there's no minimum payout. So there are no disadvantages to using their service. I highly recommend everybody to do so. I myself have saved thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars over the years. You can even download a browser extension, and that way it reminds you if you're on a website that Top Cashback offers cashback on, and it'll pop up, so there's no way that you can forget. So all the products that I'm using in today's tutorial, you'll be able to save money on through Sephora's event, but you'll also be able to save additional money by using Top Cashback. So I will have a link for you all to sign up on Top Cashback's website down below. If you all follow through my link, you will get a $10 sign up bonus, and that will be active for the duration of the event. So definitely make sure you sign up there. And that is a stackable offer that is amazing. So on top of getting the $10 sign up bonus, you'll also be able to save a percentage using Top Cashback, as well as save during Sephora's event. So that is a deal that you cannot beat. So thank you so much, Top Cashback, for partnering with me. I truly do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into the tutorial, and that way you all can get some inspo for what you may want to add to your cart. And let me know if you all have your eye on anything else down in the comment section. So let's go ahead and get into it. Enjoy. I want to note that I moisturized my face with this Laura Mercier The Perfect Cream Moisturizer, and I love it because it feels so nice and hydrating on the skin, but it's not so heavy to where I feel like it's going to not allow me to apply my makeup like how I need to. It absorbed really nicely, and my skin feels prepped and ready to go for my foundation. For my foundation, I actually have two options today, and they're both by Fashion Fair, and I'm so excited to see Fashion Fair make a comeback because I was raised off of Fashion Fair. My grandmother and my mother swore by Fashion Fair's products, and so to see them come back and being sold in Sephora is really exciting. So I have their cream to powder foundation as well as their stick foundation, and I think I'm going to use a combination of both to do my face today. The stick's packaging is very sleek. So I have the shade Honey Child, and this formula says that it is lightweight, creamy, and blendable, but it is still full coverage. So I'm really excited to try and use this. Then I have the cream to powder skin foundation, which I'm really excited for this because this product is basically a lost art form. So I have the shade Stormy Sand. Mine is kind of sweating a little bit. I've had it sitting here for about a month and I haven't opened it. But if you've never tried a cream to powder formula, it is exactly what it sounds like. It starts off like a cream and then it dries down to a powder. To apply these products, I'm gonna use my Sonia G Jumbo Base and my Beauty Blender sponge. And I bought this from Sephora. It looks like a little ice cream cone, and I think it is just so stinking cute. So I'm gonna use both of these. So I wanna go in with the cream to powder formula first. And I'm not sure if this color is gonna work for me. Let's see. Well, it looks like it's doing something. Okay. The coverage amount of this product is medium, which is really surprising because I feel like in the past, whenever we had cream to powder products, it was always full coverage. I wasn't sure about this color. I didn't know if it was going to be too light, too red, or what. So I'm just going to apply it around the perimeter of my face. It basically is like melting into my skin. it looks like my skin. So I'm not mad at that. It's pretty natural looking. Let me zoom you guys in and let's see if it covers up my freckles. Y'all see my freckles? You really can't see them until you get all up close and personal on me. Only real Kel Belles know that I have freckles. So I'm gonna go right here and let's see what this does. I mean, it's not covering them up, but it's definitely brightening my complexion. I really like the way that this looks. It's very much so my skin, but better. I really like that. And the finish of it is just natural. So I think it looks really pretty and soft. I want to go in on the other side with the stick. So Fashion Fair was known for their stick foundation and their souffle foundation, which they did not bring that back. And I was so looking forward to possibly having the souffle, but unfortunately their product did not make the cut. Hopefully they bring it back in the future, but my mom always swore by the stick foundation just because it gave her a flawless base. It blends out and it's a soft matte finish. I love that. This color is a little bit more golden and you can tell in the finish. It looks closer to my complexion versus this shade. It's a little bit more neutral and it doesn't give me that same vibrancy, but I really do like the finish of it. And the shades were not the same from product to product, so I would highly recommend for you all to possibly go in store if you can to see which shade better matches you. And don't think just because you used to wear a shade back in the day that they still have it at Fashion Fair, because I definitely know that they've changed a lot of their colors because they don't have colors that my mom used to wear back in the day. But so far I think my skin looks really nice and effortless. It definitely gave me a little bit more of a made up effect with the stick, but that's because it says that it's full coverage, and I would agree it's a full coverage foundation, and the cream to powder is a little bit more natural. I want to take a pause on complexion and do my eyebrows. I want to use the new Too Faced pomade in a pencil brow pencil, and what drew me to this was the innovation in the formulation. So this promises to have the same benefits as a poured pomade, but it's in a pencil. I prefer a pencil just because it's more convenient. However, sometimes people need a pomade if they don't have a lot of brow hairs, so to have a pomade and a pencil sounds promising. So I'm just gonna go in with the spoolie side and brush my brows up. I have the shade Dark Brown. This has the twist cap, so you twist what you need because you can't twist it back down, and you all can see that angle there. So the pencil is pretty thin and angular. Ooh, oh wait a minute, this is gliding on. It says that this is a waterproof formulation, which is right up my alley. I am barely pressing this to my brows, but yet it's giving me a really beautiful application. Okay, so you need to be light-handed with this, but in being light-handed, I think that is applying beautifully. That was really easy to apply. I don't feel like I need to go in with any more. I just needed the tiniest amount of products and it gave me a really nice glide. And I like the consistency of the formulation. It's not too dry, but yet it's not too slippery. So I think that a lot of people will find ease using this product. I want to go under them with some concealer. This one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch Concealer. I have the shade number 11. It's a large concealer. So what I'm going to do is just pick up a little bit and go right underneath the brow with a brush. But also let me apply some right underneath my eye area since I'm here. To blend that out, I'm going to use this brush from BK Beauty X Angie Hot and Flashy, which I love this brush so much. It is the perfect concealer brush. And I'm just going to take my time and blend all this stuff out. Concealer blending out perfectly. That looks really pretty, but I'm gonna go back in with my sponge, my Beauty Blender sponge. You could put it in the ice cream cone and try to blend it, but really the cone is really just for decorative purposes. Let's come back to the complexion and let's look at eyes. We're dipping into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Primrose palette. Oh, it's so pretty. I just wrote this off at first as another rosy palette, but then I got it in person and I was like, oh, that might be up my alley. So I'm actually going to skip eye primer because I put down the concealer, so that'll be fine. And I'm going to take a blending brush in the shade Honey. With that shade, I'm going to take that in my crease, back and forth, boom, boom. This is going to be my transition shade. And you see how that color goes on a little bit darker than it looks in the pan? Don't let light shades fool you. When you go on top of your primer or concealer, most of the time they're gonna deepen up. Next, I want to take the smallest touch of rose water and take that right underneath my brow and use that as my underbrow highlight. You have to be light-handed with this step because otherwise it can go like from 0 to 100 real quick. Next, I'm going in with a flat shader and the shade Primrose, just because it is the namesake of the palette. I have to, and it's purple. With that shade, I'm going to take this on the lid. Oh, oh my gosh. This is gorgeous. I love this muted tone of purple. It's so different. I want to take this all on the lid and then blend it upwards to the crease. Oh, it's so pretty. And if you need to, go back in with your blending brush just to make sure that everything is seamless and just blend it out. Leave some space on the inner corner and the outer corner because there's more to come. Next, I have to dip into Deep Berry with a more tapered blending brush. And then take that on the outer corner. And just pack that on and then bring it up towards the crease. Very nice and smoky. On the inner corner, I'm going to go back with that little detailer brush in the shade Rose Water. And very lightly, just tap that on the lower and the upper inner corner. Next, I want to dip into Clarnet and pop that. Oh my gosh, that is so pigmented. I picked up way too much. Remove fallout. I've been doing that a lot lately, and then just kind of go back and blur it out with my beauty blender, the tip. I've got to remember to be more light-handed with these shades. Lastly, with the lightest touch, let's go in with Deep Berry. And then I'm just going to take that and bring it around so lightly. That under eye needs to be brightened back up, so I'm going to go in with my Pat McGrath under eye powder and then this little Chica Hodo brush and just buff and brighten that child. Now we are back in business. To set all over, I'm going to go in with this Kosas powder and a rougher 30 brush. I just love the Cloud Set powder just because it is so lightweight and it gives you such a beautiful soft matte finish. It doesn't dull you down, it's just super pretty. For bronzer, I'm going to go back into the Primrose palette and take Saddle. Saddle is the shade that I wear in her bronzer. The single Anastasia bronzer. You see how that applies on me. It goes on very richly. It's a warmer toned bronzer. So go in with the lighter hand. I think this one is a little bit warmer than the individual pan. Now onto the cheek area. And I've been so waiting to use this Patrick Ta blush palette. So let's go ahead and dive into it. To start, I'm gonna use my Sonia G Jumbo Base and go right here. And I'm just going to gently, so pretty, apply that on the cheek area. Is that not gorgeous or what? I mean, can you see the difference? This color is not nearly as deep or intimidating as it looks in the pan. It goes on like a beautiful sheer raisin shade. And on top, I'm gonna go in with the powder lightest pink blush. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna go on top and brighten this up. Oh, that looks really pretty and radiant. Look at that. It's like a Barbie pink, but I'm just applying a little bit. So right on top is giving us a really beautiful flushed look. Y'all know I rarely do a pink blush, but when I do, it needs to give me a beautiful soft glow like this. I just realized I skipped my liner and lashes just because I was so excited to put on my blush. Y'all see she put those lashes and these earrings back on, don't you? But I do want to brighten it up even more, so I'm going to go in with this Patrick Ta eyeliner. So I'm just going to take this neutral one and go right here. Is that not just gorgeous? I love that. Next for the lips, I don't have anything super new, so I'm gonna go in with Suburbia lip liner from Auntie Pat's. And again, this isn't new. This is a gloss shot from Kaja. I love these, so I wanted to give these another moment. If you all like gloss, the Kaja gloss shots are fire. This one is in the shade Milk Tea. And there you have it. Here's the finished look. Thank you all so much for watching my tutorial. I hope that you all found interest in some of the products that I used. So definitely let me know down in the comment section if you're going to be shopping any of the products that I talked about today. I will have links down below for all of the products, as well as a link for you all to sign up on Top Cashback's website, which I highly recommend for you all to do so. That is the reason why I continuously partner with them for almost every Sephora event, just because I highly believe in them. So definitely make sure you sign up. That way you all are getting as much bang for your buck as possible. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. If you all recreate this look, use the hashtag Kel Belles for me to be able to see your look and easily find you. So I will check you all in my very next video, which will be super soon. Smooches. Bye.